Welcome to Global Village, and thank you for joining us today the program. I am Ahmed Kassim, your host of the program. Today we have two great guests, Dr. Avril Torres from the main campus Medicine Hat College in Medicine Hat, and we also have Mr. Stan Bogdan. He's one of the new Canadian in Brooks, County of Newell, and he's from Ukraine. Welcome to the program, both of you.
Thank you.
Could you tell us a little bit, Dr. Avril, about yourself and the college?
Sure, I can. I am an instructor at Medicine Hat College. I have been an instructor there for about 4 years, but I've been in the post-secondary system for about 30 years. I teach English, I teach English literature, I teach composition, cultural studies, and so on. And one of the reasons I join you today is that I am the facilitator of a new program called My First Year at the Brooks campus. That's strictly for students from the Brooks and surrounding areas. So that's a large reason why I'm very happy to talk with you today.
Thank you very much, and we will definitely talk about that program as well. Stan, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Stan Bogdan. I'm working at Lakeside Parker, GBS Canada. I'm working processing. I came to Canada 6 years ago, and also I'm here because I'm planning to enjoy programs at Medicine Hat College. I'm looking to improve my education and my future.
Thank you very much. There you go. We have a new client.
Well, so we do. Thank you.
So tell about us about little info about the program that you intend in Brooks.
Okay, so the program at the Brooks campus is called My First Year. It's designed for students who are perhaps not thinking about going to university, or maybe they need to stay with their parents for a year longer than heading out to a larger center to go to university. And what it is an integrated set of courses. There are 10 university courses that all transfer to various universities, so the courses are completely transferable. But what's unique about the program is that it integrates students' learning with issues of globalization, which is, I think, part of the global village
There you go.
connectivity,
Yeah.
for sure. Issues of globalization, and what we do as instructors within the program is we integrate the coursework so that the students don't necessarily have all their assignments coming due at the same time. They all go together within the program as a single cohort, so they have friends and classmates in all of the classes together. Mm-hmm. We provide various other supports for the students. We offer them a $500 bursary to come into the program.
Wow.
So we are really interested in bringing in perhaps some of your viewers, younger people who maybe hadn't thought that they were going to go to university, but they probably really should think about it.
Okay. So meaning is for example, to our viewers is a graduate from the high school who is thinking or she's thinking to go to a university in Calgary or Edmonton or other places will have an opportunity to transit Medicine Hat College for a year.
That's correct. And it is Medicine Hat College programming, but it is the Brooks campus.
Yeah.
So even fellows like you, Stan, can come into the program on an adult entry level, mature student entry level. And so it's not necessarily restricted just to high school students, but you do have to meet certain kinds of requirements and so on.
So if they take the 1 year and then they decide to continue to UFC, would that 1 year count, or that would be a transitional year that they're getting preparation for the university?
No, This is not a transition program. This is a program that is fully their first year of university.
Wow.
So all of those courses would count toward whatever degree program they wanted to take at whatever university in Alberta.
Wow, that is
Yeah,
that is
yeah,
that
it's
is
really
that
exciting
no,
program.
that's hypothetical. For example, people who are taking LLPN
Yes?
and they just continue RN at the university degree. Uh, would they be able to take the first year then, or they have to come to Medicine Hat main campus?
Well, what you're speaking of are the practical nursing
Yeah.
students. And that certainly is a program that's at Brooks campus, but that's not considered a university program.
Yeah.
So if, for example, a practical nursing student wanted to carry on with her or his programming,
RN.
then that would probably take place at Medicine Hat's
Oh,
main
okay.
campus,
I see.
because Medicine Hat main campus has a nursing degree program brokered with the University of Calgary.
Oh, okay. So the next 2 years, 2.5 years to get the degree, they will come to Medicine Hat to finish the RN.
They could if they wish
If
to.
they wish
That's
to.
right. The My First Year program is for students who are interested in university degrees from the start,
Mm-hmm.
and they have an opportunity at the Brooks campus to take all of their university studies for far cheaper in their local community
Definitely.
with an integrated series of courses and support from faculty and advisors and the Open Learning Center in a very hands-on way, so that they get the university experience, but without a lot of the negative aspects of first-year university. You know, we have,
Yeah,
of course,
yeah,
very
yeah,
small class sizes
yeah.
at the Brooks campus.
Yeah.
Now, for example, I teach in that program. So I and my other colleagues, we come from the main campus
Yeah.
to teach in the Brooks. And I teach a course right now in academic writing.
Mm-hmm.
So teaching students how to write appropriate essays, how to research well. Basically what we're trying to do is give students a really strong foundation in their first year so that they can succeed at university.
That's a wonderful idea. I think that's there are a lot of people, especially from the high school, the ones graduating from the high school that we have in Count of Newell, Brooks. I think that would be ideal idea for the families, for the both financial aspects also will be easier because they will still stay with the family, and after 1 year they will be more mature to go to the degree university anywhere they choose to.
Absolutely. And then, so we try to have obviously faculty who come from the main campus,
Mm-hmm.
but we also have faculty from within the Brooks area as well,
Okay.
and ties in with Medicine Hat Composite High School, for example. Grant teaches for
Yeah.
our program
Mm-hmm.
in my first year teaching History of the Americas. So we have courses in geography and biology, sociology, aesthetics,
Mhm.
philosophy, any number of courses. The one that centralizes the programming in the fall is the course in globalization
Mm-hmm.
that is taught by all of the instructors together.
There you go. That could be global village.
Exactly. Thank you, Marshall McLuhan, right?
Thank you very much. Just hypothetically, if a new Canadian, he or she has upgrading at the college, English study and finished upgrading, would that person also be able, rather than going to UFC in Calgary, if they choose to take the first year with the program,
Yes, I think so. I mean, it would all depend, of course,
the
on
criteria?
how the person fared in
Okay.
terms of upgrading, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But anyone who is interested in university level programming and feels that she or he qualifies in that way should really think about my first year, because it, like I say, it offers hands-on, integrative learning experience in ways that
Mhm.
they might feel very alienated or isolated if they were to go off to university elsewhere.
Definitely. So are you guys coming to Brooks for further info to the people, viewers, or would they be able to call you in Medicine Hat main office, or are you coming to Brooks for a specific days you'll be able to talk to the parents or have an open house?
Well, anyone can come to the Brooks campus at any time to talk about any programming,
Yeah.
because people at Brooks campus are very friendly. I don't know if you've had any experiences with them. The advisors in the program, Terry McMullen and Pat Connor, they're able to advise on any kind of programming at any time. So that's happening on an ongoing basis. But the next event that we're going to have that showcases the program is something called Community in the Classroom, and we are opening up an event on February 28th to the Brooks community in general, so that if they have any interest in My First Year, they should come on February 28th to the Brooks campus at 7 o'clock. And in the lecture theater, we have invited chocolatier Brad Churchill from Calgary, and he has a company called So Chocolat that offers some of the only Canadian-made chocolate, and he's come to talk about chocolate in a global context. And of course, he'll be bringing samples too.
There you go.
There you go. And so this is an open, free, public event that will allow people to see the kind of thing that we're doing in our classrooms as well. Because right now, in the second semester, all of our classes are integrated around the theme of food. So you're taking writing classes, aesthetic classes, philosophy, psychology, biology, and all of the courses are centered on notions of food. So having Brad Churchill join us, I mean, we are so lucky. He is a fabulous speaker, a great guy, and he's going to talk about how chocolate is traded in a global context. And it's, like I said, open to the public.
There you go. In terms of Medicine Hat College, being and live the area, yes, I could not agree more. I think we do have a very talented, very great people at Medicine Hat College, both the advisories and the manager, Reg. And I think the Brooks people and the County of New York in general will be very lucky to have extra program. My first year, which give opportunity to the children for the first year of university. As you very well know that going to university in a big city is a very scary thing, especially for the
sure.
families.
Well, and you know, my family has resided in Canada for a long time, but I myself personally I am the first person on my father's family ever to get a university degree.
Wow.
And it's scary.
Very.
It really is scary to think you don't have the ready-made sorts of supports within your network, and you think that it's really not for you, that kind of education really is for someone other than you. And so when it was time for me to go, I went to college. I didn't go to university right away. And that has stuck with me personally. I could be teaching at a university, but I've chosen deliberately to teach at a college because college offers you a chance that you wouldn't necessarily get at a university. And I have been very grateful for the education that I've had. And opportunities like this one to work with my first year students and assist them, even when they're frightened or scared or lacking in confidence, that's been really valuable to me personally, and it's been a wonderful experience.
We are very honored to have you, and we're lucky to hear that. I think that is, you said the confidence building is very important for the new students at the university. Stan, would you like to continue at the college, but would you feel you want to take further education, or you want to first finish your English as ESL programs at the college, or English studies, or upgrading?
I have education from Ukraine. I finish college and I finish university, and right now I am doing my AQS.
Mm-hmm.
I converting my education to Canada standards.
Yeah.
After this, I believe I need to improve my English,
Mm-hmm.
and I need to improve my education. I like to get professional skills, something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe electrician.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for a program like this for improve my life and my future.
No, that's great, because having a credential from Ukraine, I think you can change the credential. They will tell you what you need to finish complete, so you will be able to get the Canadian credential.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's a very good program. I think life is not easy, so continue that with the sacrifice, and you will achieve, because you cannot dream something without getting ready to sacrifice. So with your hard working and an ambition, you will be able to finish this program of either your university degree or professional aspect of electrician. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Reg mentioned they will have electrician program at the Medicine Hat College in Brooks campus. I'm not sure whether it's this year or next year, but they will have electrician in Medicine Hat College, Brooks campus. As a person who have done university, to our viewers, what is the importance of education? There is always those people who work very hard, but after they finish the day working, they will feel either tired or all that stuff. But at the same time, their mindset is they want to complete one day their education. What advice do you have those people that have always put off tomorrow, and the value of education in general?
Well, I think one of the things I guess people could recognize is that even though I've talked about a whole integrated 10 courses, maybe that's not what the returning student can really take on all at once.
Mm-hmm.
And university transfer courses are available one at a time. So right now, for example, I'm teaching with students who are all in my first year entirely, but one or two students are just taking one or two classes.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming back. They're not saying, oh, tomorrow. They're saying, well, maybe I can't do this all at once, but I can take a single class right now. I can get my feet wet. I can start to build some of my confidence. I can get a chance to see what things are like.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that anybody who has a desire to expand her or his thinking has a place at Medicine Hat College, whatever it may be, whether it's trades or university programming or nursing. The important thing is to just go to the college, make that first step,
Mm-hmm.
go there and just start asking someone. The people are very nice, very friendly. They will advise in the ways that will work for you, and other people will assist you along the way. The idea really is that you're not alone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that you're not there isolated, wondering whether it's for me or not, because you can go and just ask
That is
and get started.
there you go. That's great. Students coming from outside, such as either India, Pakistan, or those students want to take those first year or other programs with either main campus, or would that also helpful for the to encourage students come to their college, or you think they will be better off to go a university straight, or main campus like Medicine Hat have outside students coming to the area, and that transition of the newcomer coming from India, Pakistan, or other places?
Well, it's interesting that you should ask that of me, because the reason I am the facilitator of this My First Year program at Brooks campus this year is that last year I was facilitator of a program called CAP, which stands for Canadian Acculturation Program. And it's been designed strictly for students, international students, who come to Medicine Hat College and yet don't really feel that they have the skill set. They certainly have the knowledge and ability, but they're lacking in certain kinds of Canadian expectations or cultural awareness. And so what we did then is we created a bridging program for students coming from India in particular, but it's not exclusive to India, and that allows them to become integrated into the cultural expectations that are demanded of them at Medicine Hat College and other post-secondary institutions. So that
Wow.
continues, and it's designed for new students to Canada entirely. And that's called the Canadian Acculturation Program. And it's at Medicine Hat College,
So it's not
at
for
the main campus.
okay. So it's not only India. So anywhere from the globe, they will be able to.
Well, it's primarily Indian students right now, Ahmed, because they come in on a specific visa.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's international students who have that specific visa. And it's a program that's been created through the Canadian and the Indian government.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean that that visa programming couldn't expand to other countries, but it's under the control of the Canadian government.
I see. So they come and then they will be able to have the cultural aspect in the society.
Yeah, so their coursework is similar to the coursework they would have, but it's boosted by recognizing that the students don't have the cultural awareness, and so the instructors and the other facilitators all work with the students to assist the students, not just with the content, but say how Canadian students learn the content. So it's designed strictly to acculturate them into successful learning at the university level, college and university level in Canada.
That is wonderful. Stan, why did you choose to come to Canada then?
We came to Canada because here nice, quiet country with strong rules, and here is a future for our families. And we are planning to be here, working, studying, and enjoying our lives. Also, I have a question about programs in Medicine Hat College about distance learning. Are you planning to make programs like this?
Our college has distance learning programs available. Do you mean distance available through the internet?
Yes.
Yes, the college does have distance learning programs currently, and has certain classes specifically available as well. And it's an interesting question you ask it of me, because just last year I developed a course in English that is about to be launched on Campus Alberta, so to allow for people to take English, not English language, but writing and specific technological aspects and so on, and it is available through a distance learning model.
It's very interesting for us because too many people busy, too many excuse, but everybody have a computer and internet, and it's so useful.
That's a very good idea. I think we'll be able to link you with the Brooks campus, and I'm sure they will be able to help you with the link that if they have this learning program is distance learning,
That's right.
or maybe the doctor might be able to give you more info, so you'll be able. But that's a good idea to. By the time you come back from work, you'll be tired. So having computer at home and then doing that distance learning will help some focus. Some people might wish that, but they can't continue doing it. 1 day, 2 days, they might fall back.
Exactly. No, and so there are specific programs that are available through distance, and then there are particular courses that are available through distance. And that continues to grow as well. Campus Alberta has all kinds of courses that students can take through internet connections primarily. Yeah, eCampus Alberta.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. So life is learning process. So that is the coming to the end of our program. What would you like to have final thought to our viewers, Stan, in terms of your dreams being in Canada in future?
Our dream here is
To be
quiet,
rich?
quiet life with normal rules and normal rights.
There you go. And I think doctor will be going somewhere to Ukraine, so she'll probably see the life in Ukraine as well. What's your final thought, our viewers, Doctor?
Well, I guess I just would really like to encourage everyone to see the Brooks campus as a place of opportunity, to simply go there and talk to someone and let that be the centralized place that opens doors, because my first year program is in a pilot phase at the moment and is really offering students something that they're not going to get anywhere else. But that's just one of the programs that Brooks offers. And even if that's not your particular interest, there is something that will spark your imagination. And the moment that spark is lit, the fires just continue to burn, and it just makes for such an incredibly rich life.
There you go, Doctor, because I think education is very much extremely important to the people. And in future, coming to Brooks, I think you have met our great MLA, Jason Hale. So keep in touch with him, I guess, if his stand is all the growth and success for our community. So we thank you very much again coming to Global Village, and I'm sure we will have you in the near future, and we will be at the Medicine Hat College on February 28th, and we will mention that also in our radio program in Brooks as well, so people will be able to come and meet with you and your colleagues for this wonderful idea of my first year.
Excellent, thank you.
Thank you very much, Stan.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank you
very
very
much.
much.
Thanks, madam.
Yes.
This is the end of our Global Village program for the day. Thank you very much for joining us, and we hope you will join us next time. We will bring the whole global cultural differences to your doorstep. Until then, have a nice day. This is your host, Ahmed Kassim. God bless you.